Well, good morning, everyone. Scott Free, leaving mountain crossing and getting on the AT this morning. There's the arch, the covered arch. The trail actually goes through the covered arch. It's getting light out. I think it's about 7:05. I'd hoped to leave earlier, but I was exhausted from yesterday's hike, and I just didn't want to get up any earlier. I even thought about laying here until time before they kick me out, but I need to get on down the trail. And if I go slow, make the mileage. Plan today is to go to Low Gap Shelter. It's 11.7 miles, and I got a pretty good climb to start out with, but it's not going to be as hard a day as it was yesterday, I don't believe. So I should be able to get Low Gap in pretty good shape. So I'll see y'all down the trail. Well, hello everyone. I'm taking a break. About 9 o'clock. I've been on the trail a couple hours this morning. Made a few climbs and decided I'd stop and take a break. I've got my peanut M&Ms and my Gatorade handy, and just relaxing in a little grassy area, campsite. Leaning back on my pack, give my feet a rest. There's a little view from here, but it's kind of overcast. I thought today was supposed to be sunny, but apparently not. But it's not supposed to rain either, I didn't think, but the weather doesn't look too good. Let me spin this around. There's the view, but look at the clouds and the haze and I don't know. Temperature's not bad. If the wind weren't blowing, it'd be perfect. A little breezy right now. I'm just wearing a t-shirt, but if I stay here too long, I'll get cold. I'm just going to take a 5-10 minute break and get back up and head down the trail again. This is a nice little camp spot here, though. Got a camp with a view. I'll see y'all down the trail. Well, hello everyone. I've hiked for about another hour after I took my little break. I had a little picturesque section of the trail here. I wish the trail was like this all the way to Maine. I guess it would be a lot of people doing it if it were. But these nice little soft sections that are flat like this are just a good little break away from the climbing and descending rocky trail. But it's very picturesque up here. My legs feel okay today. I am going a mile further today than I went yesterday, but I believe it'll be easier than it was yesterday. I'm descending into the fog. I'll see y'all down the trail. Well, hello everyone. Scott Free here on a foggy AT. I haven't filmed very much today because this is what it's been like all day. I must have passed a half a dozen places where there were views, and it was like this. It's kind of a misty rain. The fog is collecting on the trees and raining on me. Kind of a misty rain. Not bad, not enough to put on rain gear, but close. And I'm about 2.5 miles out of Low Gap Shelter area. I'm going to be tending there tonight. And so there's really not much to film. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably combine day 4 and day 5, because I really don't have any material for today, day 4. It's just not a good day. But it's one of those days you have to deal with when you're on the AT. It's not always sunshine and puppies. So, I mean, no matter what altitude I go, whether I'm down in the hole or I'm up on the mountain, this is all I see right here. A little bit of the trail. Nice section of trail here, though. I got water at Unicoi Gap, not Unicoi Gap, but at Hog Pen Gap. So I got plenty of fluids. And the trail climb out of Hog Pen was a little tough. But once you got out of Hog Pen, the trail was pretty much like this. Nice, soft, up and down trail, but without a lot of rocks, which I like. So I'll probably film a little bit more tonight late this afternoon when I get to the shelter area. I won't be staying in a shelter, but I'll tent nearby. I have a place already picked out that I tented at last year. Hopefully it'll be available. I'll see y'all down the trail.
Well, hello everyone. I've got some good news, and you're gonna like it. I know I like it. But my hiking partner, Arrow, is coming back. It turns out his knee problem was just ITB band, and he's had a little time off, and he's got some medicine for it. He went and saw the doctor. That's what the doctor told him, and that's what I thought it was too. And I actually mentioned that to him on the trail. I said, it looks like it's ITB to me, and eat some ibuprofen and just hang in there, and it'll go away eventually. And ITB will. But that was all it was. And so he's going to drive down Saturday and get on the trail at Unicoi Gap. So he's going to skip a little section, but if we ever make it to Maine, we'll come back and we'll pick that section up for him. But I'm going to go into the Dragon on Thursday night and Friday night. So I'll be getting back on the trail Saturday morning at Unicoi Gap, because that's where I'm getting off at tomorrow. And but he won't be getting back on coming to Unicoi Gap. He's got to drive 5.5 hours. So he will be getting on that afternoon, sometime around noon, 1 o'clock. So I'm just going to short hike. I think it's 5.7 miles up to Tray Mountain Shelter, and wait for him there. And he'll get there and he'll hike up that 5.7 miles, and we'll meet at Tray Mountain Shelter, and my hiking partner will be back on trail. So that's good news. And hopefully, we're going to hike up to Dix Creek Gap the next day, and we'll spend the night at around the bend hostel. Maybe do a zero there, because they're talking about single digits temperatures in the mountains. It's supposed to be 15, 16 degrees down below, which means close to single digits in the mountains. So we may do a zero there and take that day off, and that'll give him a 2 days hike and then a break. And so maybe that'll help him out, and certainly help me out. My legs are dead. I pushed myself a little too hard, and probably need to slow down. And with Arrow coming back, he needs to slow down too, so his ITB goes away. So we'll probably short camping some. But that's exciting news. I'm presently camped in my tent at Low Gap Shelter. I did 11.7 miles today from Nil Gap to Low Gap Shelter. And I'm in my tent and all warm and snug, and just got through eating. I had a dinner of champions. I had 2 Pop-Tarts, a bag of Doritos, a protein bar, and a oatmeal cream cookie for dessert. Dinner of champions. But, when you're on the Appalachian Trail, you can eat stuff like that and still lose weight. So we'll see how that goes. But that's good news I want to report to y'all. And so we'll see y'all down the trail.